All right, all right. Welcome back to Eyes Open Media. Prophet John here. Hope you guys are doing well. Okay, so I made a video saying that the other day, saying that it's most likely that the market will bounce this week. The Feds are going to be pumping like crazy in the morning, most likely, and in the afternoon and at night. And that there's no, there was a nice reversal, bullish candle at the close on Friday. So and then we saw some some buying into the close and into the after hours. So we should. There's no reason why we don't go green today, unless we go green and then stay green for a little bit, and then we just plunge back into the red. But let's talk about the other side. So we talked about the good side. Not that good, because some of you guys, a lot of you guys hold the four stocks and you want the market just to go down and down and down. We get it. I do the same thing. I own the same four stocks as you guys. You know what I mean? So, but um, it does on the charts. It looks like the market wants to bounce. Okay, maybe for a couple of days, or maybe for a week or two. Okay, so we just got to wait and see how that plays out. It could bounce all week. It could bounce up and down like a yo-yo effect all this week. So we could have a green day, red day, green day, but no major drops, right? But maybe some nice gains upward. Maybe, I don't know. That was the video I did the other day. Now let's talk about the other side. What could happen if the markets stay red, right? And we just continue to have bad news after bad news after bad news. By the way, we are in the time frame I was given for the climax, right? February 15th to March 15th, and what a climax has it been, right? And so things are popping off, and people are, countries are being wiped out of this thing, and it's they're not reporting the true numbers, and all these people are sick. There's dead bodies everywhere. It's crazy. Um, and so this is what's going on. And so yeah. And one thing I'm going to say is that I will be. If you didn't see the other coronavirus videos, I will be taking those down. Because at some point I'll take those down. So maybe it will be maybe like a week from now. I don't know. Maybe by end of the month, end of the week. Excuse me. I might take those videos down. So just to make sure they don't put me on some list, right? Just in case everything. You know what I mean? Like we know there's well, how am I going to say this? If we end up like China, how about that? You know what I mean? And everybody that's doing videos, they send people after them to not Donald Trump, but the cabal, right? The cabal deep state sends people after you, right? Not like I don't need more of that, right? So I will probably take those videos down, and then the ones that I am doing on the coronavirus, they will be called something else. So we'll still talk about it, but the videos will just be called something else, and I'll blend the updates inside like I've been doing lately. But it is what it is. So the names, I'll change the names and stuff like that, and or I'll just to take the videos down, and it's all good. Okay. Most of them are demonet. Most of them are yellow, demonetizable, or not suitable for all advertising. So there might be some ads running on some of them, but they're all of them are not suitable for advertisements anyway. So it doesn't really matter. I'm doing it for the news and keep everybody updated, not for the money on that. Okay, so let's talk about the other side here. It says, let's see what happens. I posted, let's see what happens on Monday and this week. So I posted this in Telegram group, Twitter, and Instagram. So and now I'm posting it on YouTube. So everybody should have this information. So don't tell me, oh my God, the markets went up or went down, and you didn't put out this information about what will happen if we go down. Yes, I did. I'm putting it out right now. All right. So it's busy day. Couldn't get to couldn't get to this video a lot earlier. I would have. Um, Okay, so if the US markets continue falling Monday instead of bouncing, then the Fed will have to announce emergency tools to help the markets. Now, what are those tools can be? Rate cuts, right? Donald Trump wants negative interest rates, which would wipe out the middle class. We already know that. And he wants more debt. And he made an example when he was talking in the conferences of the coronavirus. He was talking about how Germany and other countries are printing and printing and printing and printing and printing. Well, Donald Trump, that's what we're doing as well. I don't, Donald Trump, we're printing as well. Have you not looked at the Fed balance sheet? Have you not gone to the Fed and see that we're doing repo markets? We're doing the repos, but we're also injecting money, billions of dollars into the markets. So I don't understand what Donald Trump is talking about, that we need to be printing and printing and printing and debt and debt and debt. Like debt is the answer to the debt's the reason why we're in this problem. It's not the coronavirus. Oh, the virus. No, it's because the yield curve is being crashed. The yield curve is crashing. The debt bubble is bursting. That's what it is, right? They're just using the coronavirus as their excuse. That's all it is, right? And so this is what goes on. And we'd probably be having the same situation right now without the coronavirus, right? Because we just continue to pour debt upon debt upon debt, and the market starts to say it's no more debt. We can't deal with no more debt. You know what I mean? The market just spits the debt back out, and then it starts to go down. Okay, so and they just throw more debt on it, and they spit it out, and they continue to get sick and sick and sick. It's like somebody giving somebody the same medicine over and over again. It's not helping the body; it's now harming the body, right? And the person just spits it out and it continues to get sick. That's what the markets are doing right now with the debt. More debt. We need more debt. We need more debt, and debt is killing the markets. But they're going to blame it on the coronavirus. They're not going to blame it on bad policies and debt. They're going to blame it on the coronavirus instead. Okay, so they're gonna then the Feds need to announce emergency tools to help the markets, but whatever they do won't work for too long because what they do is going to be debt, right? And so rate cuts are coming most likely. They said they weren't going to do rate cuts, and so now people are saying 3 rate cuts are coming in 2020. Now all of a sudden, remember they said they're not gonna do rate cuts for the next 2 years or something like that. Now we have possibly 3 rate cuts coming in 2020 to try to save the markets, right? So yeah, so that's what they're going to try to do. It might make the markets go up just a little bit, maybe for a week or a week and a half or whatever, 2 weeks tops, and then we'll continue to go down because they're going to continue to throw debt and debt and debt, and this debt's going to be continuing to get spit out, and the markets are going to continue to drop. Yield curve is going to continue to get smashed. The debt people are going to be selling their debt, and the bubble will burst. So whatever they do won't work for too long. Then we will crash below 20,000, and I believe that when we crash below 20,000, that is the real crash, right? And so I'm waiting for the Feds. We're in a pre-crash right now, and I'm waiting for the Fed's decisions. I'm waiting for the Fed's announcements, and then after that, we'll see where we go from there. But once we break 20,000, that's when the real crash begins, right? Okay, so I will be buying the 4 stocks this week, and the 4 stocks are on Patreon Currency 365 or patreon.com/currency 365. Shout out to everybody that's on there. Okay. So yeah, so that's what's going on. I'll be buying the 4 stocks this week. I'm gonna start in early, so we're gonna pre-markets when what is it called? Is it pre-markets? I know after hours and pre-markets. I guess it's pre-markets. When the pre-markets begin, which is like 6 a.m., I'll get up or something like that. Around 6 a.m. is when the pre-markets start. I'll get up and it might be 6:30, 6 o'clock or 6:30, one of the two, and I'll get up and I'll start grabbing the 4 stocks. I might buy a couple of them there, or I might wait until the afternoon and see what's going on. I don't know. Okay, so I'm not in a rush. You know what I mean? I could buy it all I could buy a ton of it on Wednesday if I would just pick a day. You know what I mean? Just buy it, and I don't have to really get up. So I'm not going to be in a rush to buy them, but I will be grabbing some this week. Okay, and I'm hoping for a bounce so I can grab some a little bit cheaper, and then grab more a little bit cheaper, and then have a good nice supply for the break of 20,000. So I'm going to continue to buy and buy and buy until we break 20,000. Okay, so I'm not looking to stop. I'm going to be buying the 4 stocks until we break 20,000. All right, so let's see what happens on there. And here is the before we leave. Here is the futures. Okay, so the futures are here, and crude oil is up 6 cents there. We have okay up 13 it just updated now up 13 cents. Ooh, the Dow is down 357 right now. Okay. So, like I said, hey man, they haven't pumped yet, so we haven't seen the Feds pump yet. They're probably gonna pump in the morning if we're down. They're still down two, three, 400. They're gonna pump like crazy. They might pump 60 billion in the morning to try to make it. Might pump again in the afternoon. Pump again at close. So they're gonna be pumping three times. They might pump 60 billion over here, 20 billion in the afternoon, another 30 billion at close. They're gonna try to do whatever they can to make sure this thing is green this week. All right. Now, of course, none of that's going to matter if the coronavirus keeps spreading. Okay. And we have to shut down everything in America. Then the markets are going to go down regardless. The Feds are going to literally just stop printing money because they know it's not working. They're going to let it crash. Okay. um, but right now they're going to fight it until they can't fight anymore. So we're down 347 on the Dow for futures trading right now, and the S&P is down 24. Nasdaq's actually green, 0.89. Global Dow is down only 1% here. 1.69. Gold is up big, 21, and oil is up 13. Dollar continues to struggle. Maybe that's why the Dow is struggling. The dollar continues to struggle now, down 9 cents right now as the day just started. You know what I mean? They just started. So we got a long way to go. The dollar could be green today. Who knows? The dollar could, or maybe the dollar will continue to sink today, going into Monday, right? So we'll see what happens. Hope you guys are ready to go. And yeah, see you guys Monday. I probably do a early video Monday morning, so look out for that. And for you guys on Patreon, we're gonna be looking at the forest once the markets open in about 30, 40 minutes into the market. We'll look at the four stocks: Zyno and gas, the Dow and charts, and also Kim Clement's BBB stock as well. All right. So that's what's going on. And remember, on Patreon, Currency Juice Live, every video I do now has a $10 winner. And matter of fact, I need to go over to Patreon right now and see who the winners are and give them their $10. Peace out. God bless. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Eyes open.